The summer of 1655. Storm clouds are gathering over the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. The war against the Cossack rebellion has been raging for the past several years. In 1654, Muscovy struck Lithuania with all its might. Now a new enemy emerges from the north, the Kingdom of Sweden. The Swedish army, numerous and seasoned in the battles of the 30 Years' War, led by the ambitious and valiant King Károly Gusztáv X, suddenly strikes against the weakened Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. Seeing the Swedish triumph, Brandenburg, the current vassal of the Polish king, decides to betray and attack the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth in an alliance with the Swedes. Another threat rises in the south. The Prince of Transylvania, George Rákóczi II, also strikes against the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. The state, weakened by constant conflict, is on the brink of disaster. It seems that the biblical deluge of enemies is overflowing the land from Gdańsk to Lviv. The levy of nobility capitulates. Warsaw and Krakow fall, and King John Kazimir II flees to Silesia. The army, demoralized by continuous defeats, joins the victorious Swedes. In the meantime, the tide is slowly beginning to turn. The inhabitants of Gdańsk put up a staunch defense. More and more nobles and peasants are forming guerrilla groups and attacking the invaders. The Polish units are gradually defecting back to the Polish side. The Swedes, supported by Brandenburg and Transylvania, numerous and already well established on Polish and Lithuanian lands, do not intend to give up easily. But the rising tide cannot be stopped. Guerrilla war intensifies and regular units defect from the Swedes. The king returns and war begins. The Deluge is the first large supplement to By Fire and Sword, a historical war game. The book focuses on the events described above and introduces many changes and new elements into the game. First and foremost, 3 new armies are introduced. Transylvania. The army of Prince Rákóczi, the ruler of Transylvania, is coming from the south. Fast cavalry units are raiding Polish lands, and the main forces of the prince are marching to meet their Swedish allies. The Holy Roman Empire. The soldiers of this army have some old grudges to settle with the Swedes. Their defeats in the 30 Years' War are still fresh in their memory. Led by experienced generals, the Imperial Cuirassiers, Knechts, and Dragoons come to aid the Commonwealth in Denmark. Long live the Emperor. Brandenburg. The Great Elector is playing a tricky political game by maneuvering between the warring parties. The Brandenburg Prussian army is gathering precious experience on the battlefields of Poland, Prussia, and Denmark. A new European power is rising. All the new armies are introduced into our game with beautiful artwork and comprehensive historical descriptions. The main forces of the conflict, that is the armies of Sweden and the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, are extensively restructured, taking into consideration the characteristics of this conflict. Both armies receive new skirmish and division level lists. Apart from these new armies, the Deluge also includes 10 brand new skirmish level scenarios. For this campaign, we've also prepared a whole new set of stretch goals just for you. If we're able to achieve them, the planned content of the book might increase substantially. On top of that, achieving more stretch goals will allow us to launch a whole new range of figures and accessories for our game. Take up the challenge. Choose your side.